What's up, everybody? This is War Justice. Thanks for tuning in here and checking on our channel. This is the Bane 2.0 build. This is a variant of the Poison Ivy build. So this revolves around Poison and Russian Claw. It's a speed build, but also a push build. This will be able to push 150 pits. If you want to check out the planner, we'll have that listed below. This kind of gives you a brief demonstration of the overall build. It is a lot like the Poison Ivy build, except for we're running a couple different tempers. I also, before I get started here, want to thank the Chinese community as well for most of this build, with a couple changes on our end here. Okay, so we'll show you here when you're rushing with your Russian Claw and you're using a key temper that we need on this amulet, which is going to be Swift. And then you're putting 3 into the skill tree, which is very important for supremacy. So that's a must to be able to keep this, the cooldown as low as possible. As well with the cooldown reduction that we're getting from our Harley Quinn. Ideally, you want to try to get that masterwork twice. If not, if you can be lucky enough, get 3. That's great. Cooldown is extra on the amulet if you can get that, but it's not mandatory. You'll get enough cooldown from double masterworking the Harley Quinn. So you'll see it does billions of damage. Once when I have everything fully masterworked, again, I don't have resolve stacks, double masterworked on this yet or anything. You'll have it on your amulet and your boot or your pants. With the Shaco, again, double cooldown or triple if you can get that. This build also revolves around a lot of max life to get more damage and armor. So we're stacking those as well with the resolve stacks. We're running emeralds to get more dexterity in our life. So we're running the Zol and Cry to get our Vortex. And then we're running Yol and Q for the Druid's Earthen Bulwark, which we're barrier stacking as well. So this is stacking a lot to get your maximized damage to be able to push the higher pits. So as well, we're trying to go for max life on this as well. If you can double or triple masterwork that, resolve stacks, double or triple. And then toxic skin, you want to try to double or triple that if possible. You're getting a lot of barrier generation with your tempers on these. It's important to get +3 or 4 to Russian Claw charges. That will just keep that constantly up for you. And then we're using the unique whoosh Nakpa, and you want to have double if not triple to +5 supremacy, because supremacy is very important on this build. And this is where we're getting, I have movement speed on this, but ideally you want crit chance or cooldown reduction. We're going for, you need to have total armor percentage on this. +2 to Swift, which is very important on this build. And then again, +2 resolve stacking, which we're going to try to get double, if not triple, masterwork on resolve stacking. So we can try to have a total of at least +18 resolve stacks. So on double, you'll get 9, and then 9 more on your pants. This is what's going to give us our damage. And then we're using Wound Drinker, which is the same as the previous build. Again, you want to have double or triple to Toxic Skin. And then our other ring, you're going to want to have max life doubled or tripled masterwork as well. Then moving over here, double gorilla for our spirit halls. We're getting more maximum life percentage and barrier. So this will give us more damage. And then resolve stacking increases by 2, which is very important. Moving along here to our skill tree. These points, we're not using the basic skills on this, but just because we're not putting anything into the second passive in the tree. So that we just put 4 into Thunder Spike and then accelerated Thunder Spike. So we won't be using those anyways, but and then we're putting 1 into Vortex, moving to Measured Vortex. Focal Point, we're putting 1 into there, 3 into Apex. So we're getting 12% more vulnerable damage. Doubled this versus elites. Mirage, we're putting 1 into there. Restrained Power, we're putting 3 into that. This also gives you your unstoppable 16% more increased damage. Moving along to Swift, which is very important, your mobility cooldown. So you want 3 into that. And then Toxic Skin, you want to put 5 into that. And then moving to Measured Toxic Skin, 1 into Endurance, 3 into Perseverance. This is giving us more resolve stack damage percentage, 2% per stack. 1 into Armored Hide, Reinforced Armored Hide, 1 into Counter Attack, Reinforced Counter Attack, and then 1 into Scourge, Enhanced Scourge, 3 into Resilient. This is giving us more max life to give us more damage when casting our gorilla skills. 3 into Dominant, 3 into Potent, Jaguar skills. So this is the Hunter. So we're going to be, getting extra damage out of that as well. Also, Furnace, more damage percentage, critical strike damage. We are critical strike maximizing on this build. Ravenous, 3 into there. Centipede, extra damage. Oppressive, Centipede skills. Crowd control, great for packs. The Hunter, we're putting 5 into there. And then moving down to Exalted Hunter. And then our key passive is Noxious Resonance. So that's just giving us our increased critical strike damage of 300%. You can see the current damage bonus is fluctuating. When you do damage, it will increase. It's a big multiplicative. So 637% as it fluctuates. Moving along to the Paragon here. We're running Colossal. So that's giving you more resolve stacks. We're using Sapping with Spirit. Maximizing a lot of dexterity within our nodes. So we're getting 40% damage when you can maximize the glyph to 100 if you can cap it. And then 32% critical strike damage. We're trying to get a lot of critical strike percentage on this. Moving over. Vicious Shield. And then Manjurist. This Dexterity, Gorilla, Jaguar, Eagle, Centipede skills increase damage you deal by 4% for 10 seconds, stacking once per spirit. So this is very good. We're getting more barrier percentage damage. So again, barrier, resolve stacking, and life stacking, armor stacking. This gives us tons of damage. Once you have everything masterwork on this, you should be hitting in the trillions, which helps you push the higher pit tier of 150. We're using convergence. You deal bonus equal to 20% of your 2 highest bonuses to damage types combined up to 30% total. We're using Fester. Trying to get as much dexterity within this as possible. Centipede skills deal 15% increased damage to crowd control enemies. We're getting 40% more damage within these rare nodes and centipede damage. Again here. And then finally moving down, connecting to from your second board down here to this last board is revealing. You're getting lots of lucky hit, up to 30% chance to knock down vulnerable enemies. You deal 30% increased damage to crowd control enemies. So this is, again, why it's so great for pit pushes. When you have so many enemies stacked into one pile using Vortex, you suck them in, and then you just deal extreme amounts of damage, stacking in a multiplicative way to get all that damage. And then the last glyph is Bane. For every 5 strength within this, you deal, mine says 12.4% increase poison damage. When you max this out, you will get 7.5% poison damage increase. And we have 74 out of 20 per plus 25 strength. Poisoning effect has 15% chance to deal double damage with the amount over their duration. And as you can see, 50% on the rare node vulnerable damage, which we're getting a lot of crit and vulnerable. So this build just gives you an extreme amount of damage there. So Subo, we're running Wire Trap, down to Piercing Arrows, down to Cover Fire, Opening Fire. And then we're here, Bastion and cast when player becomes injured. So yeah, that wraps this build up. If you have any questions, just post them in the comments below, and I'll respond to them if you're curious on any of the tempers or the stats that I'm using within this build, and I'll post the build link below so you can check that out as well. Ideally, again, yeah, you just want lots of armor for your gems in here, dexterity, emeralds, and then again, your ruins are Zol and Cry, and Yul and Q, and you get more damage with those. This one, again, Vortex, pulling in the enemies, great for the higher pushes. Yep, so that pretty much wraps it up. Again, you can just kind of see, you just keep the Russian Claw up at all times. Stacking. Once you have this fully masterworked, you will be able to push into the trillions for the damage. And it's just a very good, fast build as well to push through the pits. You're getting the damage, you're getting the speed. You can't get anything better than this. It's a lot like the Quill Volley, but mixed with an evade build. Again, I just want to thank the Chinese community for coming up with this build, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. So even if you're pushing in the lower pits, you'll just cruise through them within 30 to 60 seconds. A lot of fun. Yeah, check it out, and let me know what you think. All right, take care, guys. Until the next video. Cheers.